welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this pumpkin spice inspired makeup look. It's fall, so I obviously had to do something pumpkin spice inspired. There is so much pumpkin spice everything right now during the fall season, so I obviously could not pass up on doing a look that was inspired by that. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so for today's look, my skin and foundation is completely done, and I'm going to be focusing on the eyes today. And for the eyes today, we're going to be going in with the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Earth Hue palette. Lots of cool earthy tones, which I felt were great for fall. There's a lot of nice fall tones in here as well. So we're doing the whole look with this one palette, another tutorial where I'm able to use one palette. Like I said, I like to use one palette so that it's easy for you guys to follow along if you have this same palette in your collection, and if you don't, you can find a palette that has similar colors and kind of just follow along with those. And my eye is also prepped and set, so it's ready to go for shadow. I'm going in with my Morphe M514 brush. This palette is a mess, so don't judge me, it's kind of messy. But we're going to be dipping into this shade right here in the palette. And this is going to go above the crease. Basically going to be like our transition shade. I felt like this palette had like the perfect like pumpkin spice tones, which is what I was really going for this look. We're like right in the middle of fall, even though it doesn't feel like fall here in San Diego, but I was really inspired to do like a pumpkin spice look. And as always, make sure there's no harsh lines. We want it nice and blended, and you can kind of start bringing that in here. Next, I'm going in with the BH number 8 brush. Now I'm going to go in with this more orangey shade right here. So this shade is going directly into the crease. Next, I'm taking a Sigma E36 brush, and before I get onto the actual lid of the eye, I'm going to do one more little transition shade. So I'm taking this shade in the palette, and I'm just going to apply this right above all these shades here. And I'm just kind of using this shade to kind of blend all these colors in a little bit more. So next we're going to move on to the lid of the eye, and this is when I kind of go in with a few darker shades, and then we're going to add some shimmer on top of that. So to do that, I'm going to take the E55 Sigma brush, and I'm going to be mixing two colors. I'll be mixing these two colors here in the palette, and I'm just going to place that on the lid of the eye and kind of just blend that with everything else that we have on here. Then I'm just going to go back in with that BH number 8 brush and kind of just make sure everything's blended out together well. I feel like that sentence was kind of backwards. Now I'm going to start connecting the bottom lash line to everything. So I'm taking that second shade, that more dark burnt orange shade, and I'm going to start connecting that on the lower lash line here. And then next I'm taking those two darker shades that we mixed together, and I'll also be putting some here on the lower lash line. So the next thing I'm going to do is the shimmer on the lid. So I'm going to go in with this really pretty shimmer shade right here, and I'm going to start off by using my finger to apply it to the lid. So I'm just taking some on my finger there, and I'm going to slide that across the lid space. Then I'm taking a MAC 248 brush and grabbing some of that shimmer onto there as well, and kind of just going in to add a little bit more of that shimmer and just clean it up on the lid here. And then I'm going to go in and top that shimmer with another shimmer. So it's like a slightly lighter brown shade. It's this one right here. I'm going to apply some with my finger again. And then I'll go in with the brush to clean it up. So applying with your finger first really helps give the shadow that intensity, especially with shimmers. Whenever you apply them with your finger, it glides onto the eye a lot better. Okay, now I'm going to take one last little shimmer and apply that on top, and I'm not really adding too much of it. It's kind of just like a light topper to the eye. It's this shade right here, and that one I'm just going in with a brush to apply some. I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and dipping into this darker brown shade right here. I'm going to be applying the smallest amount to the lower lash line, just to give it a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to take that same dark brown shade and the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH43 brush, and I'm going to be running this along the waterline. So for lashes today, we're going to be using the Salon Perfect in style number 105. So these are really wispy at the ends, which is what I really wanted for this look, and we're going to apply some mascara before applying those lashes. Going in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Okay, so I went ahead and applied that lash off camera. We're going to do a few little details on the eye, and then we're going to move on to the lips. So for an inner corner highlight, I'm going to be mixing this shade right here and this other lighter shimmer shade right here as well. And I'm going to be putting this right in the inner corner of my eye right here. And I'm going to slightly drag that into the waterline right there, still in the inner corner. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the eye, and now we're going to move on to the lips. So I obviously wanted to use something a little bit more on the fall color side, so a little bit more with an orange tone to kind of go with this look and to go with like a pumpkin spice kind of vibe. So we're going to go in with the ColourPop. This was the Becky G and ColourPop Secreto liquid lipstick. It's been a while since I used this, but I really do love the shade. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips and then go in with that lipstick. Now I'm going to go in with the liquid lipstick. Okay, so this is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. This is my pumpkin spice inspired fall makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, comment down below, and hit the bell for notifications so that whenever I post a video, you guys are the first ones to know. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, you totally should. I'm at Dania Marie MUA. You can find more of my makeup looks on there. Thanks again, you guys, so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!